Hi everyone, I'm here to cash in from the current meme around the 2200 page PhD topic presented by Kriti, which is right now going as a huge viral thing in social media. And I also thought that why shouldn't I also miss that? So I went ahead and watched Tere Ishk Mein. I didn't watch it in theaters, I just watched it a few days back in Netflix, um, and I wanted to give an uncut review just like last time, which I did for Border. And it's an absolutely foolish, insensible, toxic love story which does not land anywhere. It is sort of a horrible film which doesn't have a messaging anywhere. It's it is meant for people to take inspiration if you want to become rowdy and become toxic in love. That's the simple messaging of that film. So the storyline goes like this: that Dhanush is a rowdy guy who, I don't know, he doesn't study even in that college, so some DUSU college where he is standing up for election to actually be a candidate for the university politics as well. And he does nothing, he just goes away, does gundagardi, he does hits people, he goes his rowdy, merry ways, he hits people, beats people up, doesn't listen to anybody, not even to his father. And Kriti, on the other hand, is a psychology doctoral candidate. She is preparing, as you might have noticed from that meme of 2,200 pages of PhD. On topic her is violence and can violence be mended or not. Now, during the day when she's trying to give her dissertation speech, then Dhanush enters and he's obviously beating someone, and Kriti takes it upon herself that I'll take it as an experiment that rowdy guys can also be mend her way. So I'll take it on myself to actually mend Dhanush's way and let him become a very nice person. And the way it starts, that Kriti goes ahead, speaks to Dhanush and mentions that I want to take this experiment with you. And I will try my level best to actually mend your ways. And Dhanush mentions that no, I'm not ready. I'll only be ready if you and I fall in love. Kriti told, look, that's not possible. मैं काम समझ के कर रहा हूँ, तू प्यार समझ के कर ले, but मुझे नहीं लगता ये होने वाला है. मैं नहीं प्यार में पड़ने वाली हूँ. But they still go ahead, and as if Kriti didn't know that if this guy falls in love, it will be obviously a disaster. But still, she gives him permission, and this guy obviously does everything. So the core crux of the messaging is, I didn't understand what do they want to preach. As I mentioned, the only thing that I took away from the film is if you want to inspire the next generation of being toxic lovers, you should watch this film. Or else I didn't find anything that is absolutely logical. Everything is nonsensical. The guy is absolutely a hateful, like a person who is so low grade and downgrade in life. He doesn't care about anything that happens with him or his father or anyone for that matter. But as usual, he slowly falls in love with Kriti. And at the end, when Kriti actually gets her PhD, her dissertation is complete, people actually accepts it, then this guy sort of tells that I can become a nice person, but I can only become nice person if you're with me. So that's a condition already being laid upon her, that I'll only be nice if you are with me, if you love me, I'll only be nice, or else I can't be nice. As if there's no choice for him not to be nice. It's the dialogues are extremely cringe, extremely it's cringe is the word. It's not even corny, it's cringe. And the movie is completely based on titillating you. It uses very raw emotions to titillate you, and I won't even and it is extremely far away from reality. I don't know, there might be people who are like this, but I don't think any girl would obviously invite that particular person to fall in love with her despite knowing what this person can be going forward. So extremely far away from reality. So again, there will be a lot of like a lot of spoilers that I'll be speaking about. So in case if you haven't watched this film, which I'll surely not recommend that please go ahead and watch this film, but if you haven't watched this film and you're planning to watch it, you can skip this video. But if you have watched it, please stay with me. And if you don't want to watch it, still stay with me. This guy keeps on threatening, and then Priti understands that this guy is unable to take rejection. So what she does is she invites him to her house. Her father is a big shot IAS person, and the father gives you a proper gives a proper exam to Dhanush, stating that you have to cross at least the prelims of IAS. If you do that, I'll consider. Now Dhanush goes away and takes it as a challenge that yes, I'll clear the prelims and then we'll see what happens. But I'll go ahead and clear the prelims and then come back and ask for Kriti's hand. Firstly, it's easy to even clear the prelims. Even though they showed that it took 3 years, but still 3 years for a guy of his stature who hasn't studied his entire life, 3 years is also a far-fetched idea for this guy to clear prelims. But anyhow, creative liberty, so director can say and do whatever they feel like doing. The guy clears. He comes back, he obviously asks, and the day he comes back is the day Kriti is going to get engaged to someone. And now obviously the guy goes bonkers, he does everything in his power to actually cause a ruckus, cause a mayhem. Kriti clearly mentions that, look, I never told you that I love you. And then the guy told you, if you don't love me, then why didn't you say, and why did you give this exam? Why did you ask your father to give me this exam? Well, look what has happened. You have cleared this exam. It's a life-changing moment for you. Go ahead and clear the mains and try to get into the interview. You will be an IAS officer. This is not something that you will mention. So the girl is giving good advices. This guy, I don't care about the exams. I don't care about anything. I wanted to prove it so that I can marry you. So this guy's only focus is to marry without even understanding whether this girl even loves him or not. So yeah, absolutely crazy film. The other thing is, this guy keeps on coming to Kriti's house. The first time the father obviously sets an task for him. The first time is okay. The second time when he came down, obviously Kriti is getting engaged. So this guy comes down and he completely burns their house down, and this guy sends, Kriti's father sends Dhanush to the police station. The third time, when you know this guy has created such a big ruckus, he's completely entering the house. Nobody is stopping, nobody is doing anything, as if this moment is made for things to happen like this. Ideally, if a person who is such a big threat to your house, you would ask, and you're such a big IS person, you would stop that person immediately. You'll ask the guard to stop him. No, they are just letting him come in and obviously do his usual shit. And then he pours some Ganga Jal on top of Kriti and Kriti falls in love. Like, as if all this while, half the movie has crossed. This guy is shouting on the top of his voice that I love you, I love you. Kriti has clearly mentioned, no, it's never going to happen. I'm not going to fall in love with her. Suddenly she falls in love with her. And suddenly, don't know what happens, but she starts drinking, she starts smoking. She's a psychologist, for God's sake, and she's still treating patients. She's drinking, she's a psychiatric patient, and she's still giving consultations to people. So, and she's been given a hotshot instruction to, now, this is, by the way, all happening in flashbacks. The current state is, this guy, he can pass everything, right? He can pass prelims, he can pass everything. He has gone to army because his father wanted him to actually ride the fastest aeroplane in the world, and this guy has gone ahead and he has enrolled himself into the Air Force, and he cracked it, and he's the best pilot, by the way. So he can do everything. If he wants to become prime minister the next day, he'll become prime minister the next day as well. So this guy, who's a rowdy guy who has no knowledge of anything, he can become everything. So creative liberty, you can do everything that you want to, right? So as if I knew it was so easy to crack IS and army at the same time, you can do it at any point of time. Now, this lady, drinking, crazy, broke her engagement, broke her marriage, came back, again married the same guy. This girl, and she's completely sloshed out of no reason. Like, if I want to become sloshed, I'll become sloshed. As if half a movie has passed, you didn't even love this guy, and suddenly he poured Ganga Jal on you, and you have suddenly become, oh my God, I have to love this guy and everything. Crazy film, I can't tell, like, no logic, nothing. And this girl's father is taking her to the hospital, bringing her from the hospital, and suddenly the next day, this girl's father is on the wheelchair with an oxygen mask on top of him. Like, who is treating whom? Like, what are you smoking? Are you crazy? Or I don't know, like, what they wanted to make. Um, um, yeah, the next thing is, Kriti has become pregnant as well, because he got married to that guy. Now she doesn't love him, but she got pregnant as well, which is fair enough. If you are pregnant, should you smoke and drink? Doesn't care. She's still smoking and drinking, but she still wants her son to live. So you want your son to live. By the way, how do you know it's like, how do you know a son is going to come? So have you tested for it? Which is, by the way, illegal in India, but still they know that son is coming. So okay, fair enough. The son is coming. You're still smoking and drinking, and you're doing every type of abuse, but she still wants the son to live. यार तुम इतना कुछ कर रहे हो अपने बॉडी के ऊपर और तुम चाहते हो अपना बेटा जिंदा रहे. So crazy, like whatever you want to show you can show, right? So that's the thing. Now Kriti has come to Dhanush, to the Air Force. By the way, there's a war with China that is happening, and Dhanush is one of the top pilots, but he has been sort of asked to step down, suspended for the moment, because he's an unruly guy. He doesn't listen to anybody. So they have asked a counselor to come to check his psychiatrist situation and then give him permission to fly again. And who comes as a psychiatrist? The girl. She obviously asks for it. She is smoking, drinking. She herself is a psychiatric patient. She is crying all the time, but still she comes. And now why does she come? She comes because of one single reason, that you have to take care of my baby. Dude, he's going to fight in the Air Force. He's going to kill. He might die. No, you have to. I can't sign it because you have to take care of my child. He has been so unruly. He has been a rowdy guy, and you want to give her son to him. But why don't you give it to the father? No, the father has gone to INS Vikrant. So the father might die. So what? So you have to take care. Dude, he's also going to die. Like, he's also going to war. How do you know that he's going to live? No, like craziness, as I mentioned. So you can show whatever you want to show. So this guy, being a great guy now, he told that, okay, I'll take care. By the way, Kriti, by so much smoking and drinking, she has had liver cirrhosis. Obviously, she's going to die. So that's why she wants the baby to be with Dhanush. And Dhanush has clearly mentioned, so I don't know whether I'll come back or not. If I don't come back, the child will go to the father. So I'll promise you that the father will live. At the end, that only happens. Kriti dies. At the same time, Dhanush also dies. And that's the end of the movie. It's a crazy film. So I'm not going to it's a absolutely wild ride, crazy crackpot kind of a film. The director, who I just so much adored when he made Tanu Veds Manu Returns. Ranjana was also somewhat relatable. It was very, very related. But post that, I think he has started making all kinds of shitty films, and I don't know what he's smoking and what kind of things he actually has before making a movie, but absolutely crackpot film. The music, which is supposed to be helmed, which is not supposed, it's being helped by A.R. Rahman. Now A.R. Rahman is speaking a lot of things that I'm not getting, like music assignments in Bollywood because of my religion or something. I don't know, whatever thing. Ideally, he should focus on his music. His quality of music has dropped a lot from what he was at least 10 years back. Not like, I'm not even speaking what he was 20 years back. He was at the peak of his career and making amazing music. He's just not making good music, and then he's talking shit. So ideally, he should focus on his music rather than talking shit. People will anyhow give him work. He's one of the legends in the music industry. And honestly, the saving grace of this film is the acting by everyone. I just to say, even though the movie is a shit movie, but everyone's acting is terrific. Like Prakash Raj, Tota, Dhanush, Kriti, everyone is very good. They're very good actors. Everyone has performed really well. Specific mention to Prakash Raj, who plays Dhanush's father. He's very, very, very good. So that's the only saving grace because of which you can somehow bear the film. But otherwise, it's a shitty movie. Again, as I mentioned, if you want your partner to be a jolted, toxic partner, then you can ask him to watch this film and take inspiration from it. Or else I would request you not to waste your time watching this film. I had to undergo this particular pain so that you don't go through it. That's it from me. Sorry, it's been a long video, but I just wanted to express whatever I felt in this video. As I mentioned, this will be an uncut video, so you can see me looking here and there, but I just wanted to speak up my mind rather than having a proper script out of it. So thank you so much. If you have liked this video, please go ahead and put your comments on how you have, in case you have watched this film, what did you think about the film, like this particular video. Share it with your friends and subscribe it to the channel if you want to watch this kind of uncut videos, which might make you more entertaining, and this will help the channel to grow. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and see you later. Thank you.